Welcome to CCN TV News, your premier source for local and international news. From the streets of Kingston to the capitals of the world, we are ready to cover you stories that shape our world. Stay tuned for breaking news. A group of Jamaican nationals has been accused of operating a lottery scam known as the Publishers Clearinghouse Scheme from Baldwin County, Alabama, targeting vulnerable individuals across the United States. The scam, which allegedly involved fake lottery winnings and promises of large cash payouts, has left numerous victims financially devastated. We hear now directly from the news source in Baldwin County.
Continuing coverage tonight, 4 men from Jamaica accused of running a lottery scam from Baldwin County.
Federal investigators saying they stole hundreds of thousands of dollars from victims all across the country. And our Natalie Williamson has been looking into this.
Natalie, walk everyone through how this alleged scam worked.
Well, Anise and Cameron, according to federal court documents, the suspects would reach out to elderly people, telling them they won the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes, but they had to pay money to receive those winnings. While some got their money back, others weren't so lucky. Tonight, investigators say 4 men from Jamaica are accused of stealing more than $200,000 from victims all across the country, including right here on the Gulf Coast. The FBI arresting Peter Walcott, Malik Chambers, Romario Nimbard, and Jermaine Smith in Foley. According to this affidavit, the suspects tricked victims into thinking they won a lottery. But to get their winnings, the victims had to pay what the suspects said were taxes. Investigators say the victims then shipped the money through FedEx. Thankfully, the company flagged and intercepted thousands of dollars in cash and checks sent to the suspects. FedEx sent the money back to dozens of victims with a warning notice. But that wasn't the case for everyone. Federal court documents also say between April 2020 and February 2023, even before the FBI began investigating, approximately 90 packages were identified that were believed to have contraband shipped to the suspects' houses. The names on the packages were often fake. According to Parker Still, acting assistant special agent in charge of the Mobile division of the FBI, the suspects targeted one group of people.
The subjects operated a Publishers Clearinghouse scheme, and in the course of doing that, they defrauded one of our most vulnerable groups that were out there to protect our elderly victims. In particular, these victims were defrauded from Florida all the way to California. Really throughout the country, we saw this fraud scheme.
Still says over the years they have seen an increase in these types of scams and want to do everything they can to prevent people from becoming a victim. Georgia Lynn Weaver with the Better Business Bureau of Central and South Alabama says it's crucial to double check where you're sending your money.
Older adults, they are really prone to fall for scams, particularly ones related to lottery and sweepstakes scams. Over half the reports we received last year of those types of scams came from older adults, and they also tend to lose a substantial higher amount of money than all other age groups.
The FBI estimates senior citizens lose more than $3 billion to scams every year. The 4 suspects are charged with mail fraud, wire fraud, and conspiracy to commit mail and wire fraud. Now, if they are convicted, they face a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison. Live at the News Center, Natalie Williamson, Fox 10 News.
Here are some tips to avoid falling victim to a lottery scam. Number 1. Never send money to someone you don't know or trust. Number 2. Verify the legitimacy of any lottery or prize claim through official channels. Number 3. Be cautious of unsolicited phone calls or emails that ask for personal or financial information. Number 4. Report any suspicious activity to the authorities immediately. I do hope that you would have learned something from these tips tonight. If this kind of video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.